Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be doing the tier list I was talking about with the biomes. If you guys enjoy this, I'll do more. But biomes was my first one that I thought to do, so that's what we're going to be looking at today. Now, it just so happens I loaded into this world, and the top of my tier list is Badlands. As you can see right here, we got Badlands right here. And then Wooden Badlands, Eroded Badlands. So I'm going to be using the locate cheat to like get the specific biomes because if you come over and look here, I'm not exactly sure which Badlands this is. I would imagine this is Eroded Badlands. We can look here, maybe. Oh my goodness. Where is the biome? Eroded Badlands. This is Eroded Badlands. Okay. So I want to go down this list as it appears, but we'll start here since we're actually just here. So, Eroded Badlands. Okay. I mean, to be honest with you, I may prefer Eroded Badlands over regular Badlands. It's a cool biome. I couldn't live here, so I'm really not going to be able to give too much of a score to this. But it is nice for resource gathering. I mean, that's not too bad. So I think this is a solid, maybe a C tier biome, something like that. I've never seen anybody set up in this biome, but it's really good for resources. So we're gonna go with a good C tier here. I'll throw it in the middle, I guess. I mean, it's not exactly the middle, but S is like fantastic, so it's in the middle. All right, and then so we'll go to let's check out the wooded Badlands. Or Badlands. I don't see one near us, so we're gonna go to wooded Badlands. Let's TP to that. Oh, we were not close to one at all, I don't think. Wooded Badlands. So, okay, so this is all of this wooded Badlands? So it's just Badlands with trees? Like, is this still, where's the biomes? No, this is regular Badlands, and then this little grassy part is going to be the wooded Badlands. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool if it wasn't so small. I'm not sure if these... I've never seen a huge stretch of these. Like, the grass itself, I kind of like the color for, like, a deadish, and the trees, too. I mean, man, I'm kind of... I do like this. Is there more up here? No, it's... I mean, I don't know. I'm a big fan of this. It kind of reminds me of, like, the swamp, but in the middle between the swamp and like, the regular biome. Plains. Man. But it's so small, I don't know. I'm going to call this D tier. I don't really see the point of this biome even existing. I don't hate it. I like it a little bit, but I don't really see the point of existing, so we're going to go with D tier on this one. Move that over to the D tier. All right, and then now we got... Oh, I'm an idiot. So we got regular Badlands. We can go ahead and look at that real quick. I think a regular Badlands is just a crappier version of Eroded Badlands. So, like, I don't know. It's got its place. I shouldn't hate it, but I feel like it just looks like crap compared to, like, that. Or the bigger areas like that. So, does it fit in the modern game? You know, this is like old gen Badlands, and then Eroded Badlands is like the Caves and Cliffs update. So, I don't know, man. I think I might go with F, because I don't really see the point of this one existing anymore. We're gonna go with F tier on that. And I have to swap these around, so C and F. Some people might not like that, but that's okay. All right, so desert. I'm not the biggest fan of desert. It's a nice place. I don't even need to see it, to be honest, but it's right here, I think. Like, I don't know. It's kind of nice now with the flowers on the cactus is like a little bit of color here. But it's just so plain. This is probably a C tier for me. It's a good place for resources. You can build here. People do build in the desert. So, you know, that could bring it up to a B. But me personally, I've never actually been a fan of building in the desert. It's kind of just a resource gathering haven. And they're pretty rare for me now with all the biomes that we have. So I think I'm going to go C tier on this one. So yeah, let's go C tier then. Desert, C tier. Savannah. Okay. Do I even need to go to a savanna? I don't think I do. People know how I feel about the savannah. Not a fan. The only upside that keeps this out of F tier for me, like the wood's ugly, the trees are ugly, the grass color's ugly. I'm not a fan of this. The only thing that keeps this out of F for me is the fact that it doesn't rain there. That's really nice. So that being said, I don't know of another biome here that it doesn't rain and it has grass. Like the jungle does. Yeah, I don't think there is one. So for that alone, we're going to put a D tier. But, you know. And then what is this? Windswept shattered savanna? What? Okay, let's see what that is real quick. That's definitely going to need a locate for us. Locate biome. Oops. Uh, what is it? I think it's windswept gravelly hills. Okay, that's a made up biome. Windswept shattered savanna. That's what that says. Let's just try windswept savanna and see what that's looking like. Maybe it's giving the same. What? What are we looking at here? Beach, plains, windswept savanna is the ocean. Okie doke. Nope, that's lukewarm ocean. Windswept savanna is just this. Is it over here? No, that's plains. Okay. Based off that picture, it looks pretty cool. It's still savanna, so I'm not gonna like give it points. I'd say I've never really come across this, so we're gonna go with F tier. I don't know. Yeah, that one lost just because, but you know, be it what it is. All right, so we'll look at the Stony Peaks. I am a fan of Stony Peaks for a multitude of reasons. So let's check this out real quick, just to get a peek at it. I love the new. Oh, yeah, that's typical. I'm a huge fan of like the huge mountains and stuff, and these really only take place on big mountains. If this is common for there to be snow there, let me just make sure it's still Stony Peaks. No, this is Jagged Peaks. This is Stony Peaks. Okay. Jagged Peaks, I'm going to be less of a fan of, but Stony Peaks, big fan. You can find them on the top of mountains. They got a lot of iron and coal. Really big fan of that. I think that's a solid. I mean, for new biomes, that might be it. Man, I'm trying to think here. Because, yeah, I think it's an A. It's got to be an A. You can build some cool stuff up there, too. Like, that's definitely. Yeah, I think that'll be an A. Absolutely. All right, cool. Jungle. I don't need to go to. Well, if we go to every single biome, this is gonna be a super long video, so I'm not gonna do that. But you know, I know jungle. I know all the main ones. I can see some of these. Jungle, for me, I am much more of a fan of sparse jungle. We'll go ahead and get on that right now. Sparse jungle, probably an A tier. I have made a series, a small short series that is no longer running, where I set up in the sparse jungle. It's got that really green grass, and it almost feels like plains, just with a little more vegetation. It's really nice. I'm a big fan. I don't like it as much as plains, that's why it's A, but big fan. Jungle itself, I can see how people love it. I'm gonna put bamboo jungle at D because it's just annoying. I'm not doing this. This is just not it. I mean, there's just too much going on. You already have to clear a bunch out with the jungle. I could put jungle in B. You could do tree houses there. It's the best place to do it. And it's really nice, green, flush, like lots of vegetation. You could do really cool bases there. So, of course, yeah. And Mushroom Island, we all know that. I'm not really gonna have to go to all of these. Yeah, I think I'm only gonna have to really check out some specifically weird ones. And uh yeah, okay, so we'll just run through a few of these then instead of hopping back and forth. All right, Mushroom Island. Mushroom Island. That is cool because I think that's a Mushroom Island. I mean, it's the only biome in the game that has peaceful mode on by default. Like the fact that you could just set up there, I think it might be an S tier. Like you have an option to just have peaceful mode without having to set up any kind of game-breaking mob switch. Like that's perfect. I don't too often build anything there. And the grass color is obviously not, it just ain't it. which might knock it down a peg, honestly. But if like you're purposely just doing builds there that have nothing to do with grass, I mean, I don't know. I think that might be. And you can bring grass there. Yeah, it's an S tier. S tier Mushroom Island, of course. All right, ocean. So, what kind of oceans we got here? We got frozen ocean, warm ocean. I prefer warm ocean. That's a really nice biome. Like if you're gonna build underwater, you might want to build warm ocean. I think I'll call that an A because you can get the coral reefs. Oceans, I don't really feel any kind of way about it. So C tier. River, again, I don't really feel any kind of way. It's nice to be there. Beaches, C tier, 100%. Stony Shore, I'm thinking, man, Stony Shore. I'm not a fan of these. They're just ugly. Like, it's cool the resources you can get. You can get a lot of coal there, but that's a D tier. Plains, S tier. Everyone knows that. I love plains. Sunflower Plains is really nice too. Um, so that might be, I'm going to call that a B. I don't ever set up there myself. Swamp. I never set up in the swamp. Mangrove swamp's even worse. This is actually, like, other than the wood type, I'm not feeling this. That's a D. Let's check one out real quick. I haven't been in a mangrove swamp in a while. Let's check that one out. I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a chance real quick. So locate biome. Mangrove. Gosh. Swamp. Come on, there you go. What are we working with here? I just want to make sure there's not like some areas because I feel like you just. What is this world? This is a horrible seed. I mean, okay. So from what I remember, it's just like a swamp. There's a lot of water. Obviously, it's a swamp. And then you have a lot of this mud. Like, it's just not a place that, like, it's cool that you can get the mud and, like, that might bring it up to a C, the blocks you can get. Like, the wood type, the trees are annoying as hell to mine through. Like, the wood's nice, but, like, it's so annoying, which knocks it down for me. And then, like, the mud and the mud bricks is really cool, so I don't want to put it at F. I think that's just going to keep it at deer. You can get good resources here. Did I say deer? That's going to keep it at D. So we'll keep that one at D. And then I'm just going to... Is there another one I should jump to real quick? Frozen Peak, Soul Sand Valley. No. Everything else I pretty much know, I think. Let's just, if we get a second mind here, I want to, if I get anything I'm holding up on, we'll go back to the game. Swamp. Yeah, I like it. It's one of the originals. I mean, from like beta 1.8, I think, is when they introduced Swamp. I could be wrong. So it's really old. That's an old one. But I don't build there. Like, the color's nice. But everything else is pretty ugly. But I don't have an opinion on it, so it's a C. Dark Oak Forest. I built there once. The wood's okay. I prefer spruce. It's just like a crappier spruce, and then like it's really annoying to do things here. So yeah, that's it. I mean, man, I don't know. Is that a D? I think it's a D. Hale Garden. What a disappointment. Never cared. Let's check one out. I haven't been there in a while. I'm going to check one out real quick. We'll go see the little strip that this world creates because all their biomes are screwed up. I don't know what this seed is, but it's horrible. Slash biome. Pale Garden. What? Nope. Hello? Okay, sorry. Friggin' update just popped up for some Elgato thing. Hopefully it's not going to mess with my audio. What is this? I don't know what this seed... I mean, I know what the Pale Garden looks like, so I don't really... I mean, it's cool with the mossy... The new mossy that they put in here. I mean, the fact that it's buried within a... Or at least has to be next to one of these is kind of whatever. I don't know. It's cooler. I think it's cooler than this. For sure. So whatever I gave... Yeah, this is a C. We'll give Pale Garden a C. It's not the worst new biome. We'll give that a C. Some people are going to hate me for that. I prefer spruce, so this just doesn't mean much to me. Like, it's such an ugly... The dark wood is nice, but it's like, it's kind of ugly, to be honest. It's almost like... I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. Whatever. Forest. Big fan. Come on. Like, I'm a generic guy. This is going to be a vanilla tier list, so, you know. What am I going to say? Flower Forest is nice. I'll call it an A just because it's not a requirement, and it's kind of just a branch off of this. Birch Forest. Come on now. I've come around on birch. I don't like the look of the forest too much, but it's a nice place to get birch, and it's not too ugly. So I might call that a B. along with the meadow's really nice. That's where you get a lot of flowers. That's really cool. Not a big fan of cherry. We'll grow that in a D. I'm tearing through some of these here. Yeah, taiga, come on. I mean, that's an S. That's S tier. It's so nice to build in taigas, and you get the spruce wood. Like, that's not really a conversation. Snowy taiga gonna go right there too. I mean, come on. If you want, you could choose between the both. If you're feeling, wintertime, you want to have some snow and cozy Christmas time, there you go. So, might even be no, it's kind of annoying to be in there. So it's nice to have the option without it, but the snow might. No, it's an S. It's an S. Okay, Mega Taiga, that's a really good place to get spruce. I like it a lot for that. Ground is really ugly. So I'm not ever building in a Mega Taiga, but I like the fact that you can get a bunch of spruce, so we'll call that a B. Windswept Extreme Hill. I think I'll be a fan of this one, but I want to take a look to get specifics here, so let's locate biome. What is it called? Wait, where'd it go? Windswept Hills. Alright. What do we got? Yeah, see these tend to give you these older gen looking weird floating islands, which I'm a big fan of, honestly. Like this gives beta 173 more than anything in the game. Which might be a hidden gem for me. Other than the amount of stone, that's not really a beta thing, but the weirdness of these extreme hills or whatever they called this, windswept hills. Man. Is that an S? I mean, if you're specifically looking for this, you're not going to find it anywhere else in the modern game. So, think of the things you could build off this. You have all these islands here. You can connect them. You can build something under this. I mean, that might be... And look at this. What is this? Hold on, I'm going to check out this biome real quick. I think that might be an S tier for me, but I want to see... Oh, this is just a cave. I wonder what biome this is specifically. It's a snowy taiga. It's really nice. I mean, I can't hate on that at all. Is this a regular... Just a weird generation here? Snowy taiga. Windswept forest. Ooh. Wait a second. Windswept forest. All of it? This is windswept forest? Really? Oh, look at this. The windswept stuff. Did I go on windswept forest? I don't even know if that's on this tier list. I do not see it. Did I? Hold on a second. Windswept forest. Do I see it anywhere? I don't think I did. Don't see it here. Windswept. That would be an S tier too. That's a really nice freaking... That is a really nice looking biome right here. This is giving the same feeling. All this stuff. So, man. All right, yeah, I think I wish this was on here because this would probably be an S. And just because of how specific these ones can be with that old feel, and it's the only option in the modern game, I think that's an S right there. I mean, I think it's got to be. That's beautiful. Snowy Plains is really nice for the same reason I like Plains. I don't prefer it over Plains, so I'm going to give it an A. And I should do the same logic with the taiga, but come on, spruce. I like Plains because it's a blank canvas, really. That's why I love it so much. You can build there. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about where you're going to set your house up. It's just flat. You're not going to have to terraform too much. So that's why I like it. But this is a nightmare. It's almost the opposite. But it's really nice because it snows there. So I'm going to give that an A, and that's why I'm not putting them in the same as the taigas. Gravelly Hills, I'll check that out in a second. Ice Spikes is its own thing. That's really cool. If you're going to be in the frozen area, I think that's definitely the place you're going to want to be. So we'll give that an A. Frozen River is really cool too, just for the travel sake. I don't find myself really hooking up in there too much, but I am a big fan of it, so I'll give that a B. And the Frozen Ocean to me is kind of annoying. I'm going to give it a C. It's just so annoying. If you're traveling around the world, these end up being a nuisance. I like the ice. It's really cool to get the ice from there and get blue ice and stuff from there. So I'm not going to put it any lower than C. But come on. If you're traveling around the world, coming across these is the worst thing. Because you're most likely going on the boat, and then you have to hit these and get off the boat and keep getting back on the boat. So not going to be a fan of that. I want to go to Gravelly Hills and this. Snowy Slopes, I hate this. That's D. I hate because there's a lot of snow there and frozen peaks for the same exact reason. There's a lot of the what is it called? Packed snow or like the fluffy snow or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. You have to wear leather boots or you're gonna fall through it, and like it just killed my horse in on this channel's hardcore series. So um yeah, screw off. Not a big fan. I might feel the same way about Jagged Peak. I'm not exactly sure what Grove is. I want to check these out in game. I know what all of these are. Lush Cave, S tier, all day. Best cave ever. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Beautiful addition of the game. Best thing they've ever done to cave biomes. Like it's gorgeous. That's an S tier. I don't care who you are. S. The things you can build in there, and you don't even have to light it up. Like you do your main area, but like it's not dark. It's beautiful. Dripstone Cave. They're actually missing some caves here in this list, but whatever, I guess. Dripstone Cave and Deep Dark. I like Deep Dark. It's really cool. It can be annoying, though. I'll give it a B. It's really cool. I like that it's there. I find myself getting annoyed by them sometimes, but you can get a lot of cool things out of the ancient cities and stuff. So, and then Dripstone Cave, I kind of hate them. Like the blocks you get out of there is cool, but I'm not. I don't know. Nether Waste, beautiful, love it, A tier. But like, come on. Like, I hope to every time when I have a new when I have like a new world and I have set up my first portal, I hope to get Nether Waste. It's so easy to travel through. It makes Nether way easier. And like some just would say that defeats the purpose, but come on. I mean, just it's like you don't have to worry about the piglins as much. You can see everything that's around you. I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. I also love Dwarf Forest, not as much. But I do love them. It's a great way of getting ender pearls and stuff, and like it's kind of just cool with all the blue and everything. Crimson Forest, less of a fan. I'll put that at a C. It's kind of nice. I hate F tier on Soul Sand Valley. I hate Soul Sand Valley. I hate Basalt Deltas. I hate these two. I hate them. I don't like them. All right. And as for the End Island, I'm gonna give that an F tier too. We need an end update. And End Islands. We need an end update. These are so boring, bland. You go to the end just because you have to beat the game and you want to get the Elytra is the only reason you go here. That is the only reason you go there. It's like good for nothing else. Like you have the open space, but if the Void was here, I would give that maybe even a B. Because it's literally a blank canvas. You can build whatever you want. You like can build so much stuff in the Void itself. But these not having it. So let's check out real quick these other ones. Go to the Gravelly Hills first. / locate Gravelly, biome. Gravelly Hills. Windswept. Of course, it has to be windswept. Hit that. Wow, it's really searching for that one. All right. Windswept gravel. So I don't know why it's so specific, but okay. I hate this seed. This is the worst seed ever. I mean, I kind of get the idea from this. It's like a small one. What is this seed? I don't understand. Is it because I'm doing / locate? It's like messing it up. Like, no, it's not how seeds work. Anyway, it's kind of, it's cool. I don't hate it, but it's not really like the best thing. Kind of mixed on this. Like, it's a cool variation to running through hills to get this, but I don't have much of an opinion on this. I have to give it a C. Yeah, C. I really don't have that much of an opinion on that one. All right. Now we got the Grove. After we get the daytime real quick, because I don't want to be in the dark. Let's do / locate Grove. Biome. Goodness. Biome Grove. The Cherry Grove? No. Okay, good. I don't know if I've specifically seen this one. I probably have. I feel like I would have trouble. The difference between this and a snowy taiga, I would probably have trouble. Is it because it's in a valley? If that is the reason, if a grove is because it's in a valley, which it might be. Let me check real quick. Is this? So this is. Oh, this is snowy taiga. This is grove. What's a grove? Grove. Okay. If that's all grove. So I think it might be between mountains. Snowy taiga. This is snowy taiga. None of it's flashing is grove. Okay, I think it's because it's in the valley like that. If that's the case, man, that might be S tier. In the picture, it's showing it's between two. It's like in a valley as well. I think that's S. That might be S tier. Like, this is the coolest. Like, our secondary home on this world or on this channel's hardcore series is near a grove, and it caused like all these really cool mountains around it. And I'm a big fan. I'm a really big fan of that. That's like one of my favorite like landscapes. So maybe I'll just call it an A because I'm not positive. And the fact that there's snow kind of knocks it down a peg. But being able to find a grove and then going to a cool spot near it is kind of dope. So we'll call that a an A tier. Finally, jagged peaks. Oops. 1 sec. Let me fix this. Oh, did that get knocked down? Might have been messed up this whole time now. That's annoying. I'm on this website and it's got like ads and stuff, so I was trying to like crop. Now it's kind of messed up the tier list here. That's annoying. But we don't need to look at the F tiers anyway, right? Who cares about those guys? So jagged peaks. Let's just check it out in game real quick. Let's take a peek. Okay, biome. Oops. Jagged peaks. Okay, and then we'll TP that. And what do we got? Whoa. I mean, this is a peak, but I think, and even in there, it shows the packed snow. It's whatever I think about this, I may have to knock it down because of the snow. Now, these may also be causing, they also cause, what is this? This is probably frozen peaks. Let me just check. Frozen peaks? What did I mark that as? Frozen peaks is D. One thing I didn't think about with the frozen peaks is you have these things around them. Now, I don't know if I can really give it to it, considering it's not in the biome, you're just near it. But it exists in the game, so I think I might have to reassess my peaks thing. Because you get these peaks, and then you have these beautiful valleys that you can live next to. I mean, just look at that. It's just amazing. And they cause valleys. Like, look at this. This is a beautiful place to build. Like, look at this. And I know people might ask, because this is actually really gorgeous. This is, there's the coordinates right there. 267, negative, 267, 122, negative 7221. And I'll give you the seed. No, it's not. I didn't want to take a screenshot. Here's the seed. So if anybody wants to, they can come here and use this because this is really cool. So I think I might have to bump up any of the peaks that I put here, because that's kind of, man, they just make this beautiful thing. So I'm going to give them all B, because the peaks themselves can be annoying to do anything with, but man, they're gorgeous. So yeah, that wraps up the whole tier list here. That's kind of where I'm at. I think I'm pretty happy with this. S tier, I agree with all of that. That's beautiful. I mean, Mushroom Island is simply S tier just because of the fact that it gives you the ability to have no mobs. I almost never use it myself, but having that option is S tier in itself. A tier, all these like Stony Peaks, I agree with. It's the same reason that these are on B tier, for like the peak thing that you can build next to them and they look really cool. But also you get the ores out of this and they're not, and you can see them easily. So that's even better. That is why it's an A and these are a B. But yeah, I think all of this stuff, Nether Waste A, 100%. If you're going to go to the Nether, like, come on. I like that there's other biomes in the Nether now. Don't get me wrong. I put these ones lower. They're nice to see from a distance, but just to have change in the Nether. But like to travel through, like that's peak. That's all I really do in the Nether anyway, is travel. Yeah, I agree with everything here. I don't want to change anything. I love this. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If you want to become a member, hit the join button down below. Thank you for my current members. I don't have much to say, but thank you. So thank you. And yeah, if you guys have any disagreements, please let me know. I know you probably will. If you agree with me, let me know. If you have any ideas for tier list videos, if you guys enjoyed this, let me know. All that stuff down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.